Welcome to the 25 days of Stitchmas. My name is Nelu, and for the next 25 days, we are going to be creating new stitch files that I am going to digitize and embroider for you on this channel. Now, if you are somebody that likes to digitize, embroider, illustrate, paint, or whatever your creativity is, use these as like a daily prompt for the holiday season to create something new for your shop or maybe just for you in general. I will be digitizing and embroidering every single one of these stitch outs. So welcome to day 18 of Stitchmas.
And just as a friendly reminder, I am digitizing using the Embroidery Stitch Artist Level 3 software. And let's bring in the design for today. This cute tree is going to be super cute. And now let me see what the SVG looks like. I was about to drag in the PNG. Let's look what the SVG looks like and see where we can go from there. Bring this down. Of course, you guys, I made the design way too big. I don't know why I did this. It's been all season long here. Okay, let's bring this down and let's come back in. Let's zoom out a little bit here. Okay, so what are we looking at here? You know, this is connected here, and this, the way I think we should do this is we're definitely going to want this tree trunk to be in the background, and I think we're going to do it super simple. And I think the way we're going to do it, I'm going to go ahead and delete this SVG. I'm going to bring in our PNG, and let's look at this size. I want this a little bit bigger, so I'm going to hold shift so we can size from the center of the design, and I'm going to bring this down a little bit. Yeah, this is perfect. I'm going to bring down the transparency. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to use just some satin stitches to really achieve this. So we're going to select it here, go to satin, and we are just going to do a cute little straight line from point here to point here. Hit enter. And the nice part about this is we can adjust the width of it. So we're going to go nice and hefty. Let's go 5 millimeters. Let's center this a little bit more. I'm going to go up a little bit more, 5.5. It's going to be a huge satin stitch. So when you're doing this on the blanket, it's not recommended because the satin stitches, you could tear them, especially as the bigger that they get. But I think we'll be fine here. I'm going to turn one of the nibs round so that way it looks really cute. I'm not going to do pointed. And now we'll do a satin border all the way up the tree. And we're going to change this color right here. Let's change it to brown because it is the tree trunk. And then we'll create a new design. Oh, you know what? I didn't even create a design for it. Begin new design. Let's move this in here, create a new design so that we can create the stitches for the branches. Okay, so because this is really your artistic view on how, oh my goodness, hello, don't do that. Let's change it into, there we go. But I wanted to have the circular movement. Will it do that? Let's see what it looks like first, you guys, because I've not done this. I was just thinking about it in my head. So and now it's going to be really interesting to see how this turns out, to be quite honest with you, because I've not done anything like this before. But you know, sometimes you just kind of have to go with it and honestly see what happens. Okay, so we're gonna hit enter. It's gonna look crazy, okay? Are we liking this? I'm wondering how this is gonna, I'm not gonna lie, this looks like the poop emoji right now. So let's change that. Let's bring this down to 4 millimeters to give it some definition. And let's change the color from brown to green. I don't know if that's gonna make this look any better. Let's not use that green. That's definitely not the green we want. I think there was a Christmas green. Let's go Christmas green. Oh, I selected the wrong design. Let's go back. Whoopsie. Okay, palettes. Let's go with the brown here and select this. Oh, and then the Christmas green one way. Christmas green, perfect. There we go. Okay, so now we want the ends to definitely be round on both ends. And this line thickness. Now, what this will do is it will change that the way that the thickness runs throughout the design. You guys see how it changed it from one end to the other? So you can do that. And we're just gonna go through to see if any of these make sense to what we want it to look like. Definitely not like that. Okay, I kind of like this. Or we can start from up there, huh? But I'm just not digging how thin it is up here. Can we adjust that? Let's see if we go up some more. It does by a little bit, but not enough. And I'm not exactly sure how to change that. But what we could do is we could stop each point and then create the different thicknesses ourselves, but I don't think we'll need to do that. I think what I'm going to do is actually just leave it the way it was. So we'll go here, we'll go here, we're going to leave it solid. We're going to definitely bring this down to, let's say, that point there. We're going to start here, we'll stop up there, and what does our underlay look like? This is what we want for our underlay. And we could do a cute little a pattern for it, but you don't need to really do that, but we can. I think we are going to play around with the pattern. I've never done that on a satin border, so I kind of want to see what that looks like. I'm going to turn on the map to kind of see. Yeah, it gives us definitely harsher on those ends. Let's take a look here. Can I do anything? Okay, I think we're going to leave everything as is. So let's refer back to the satin border and adding the design. Okay, so I am adding this zigzag design, which I have not done before with the satin border. So let's see what that looks like when it stitches out. So the next thing, now that we have everything here, is going to the star. Let's take a look. I do have like patterns that I can insert here, which I believe is with this option. Yes, stars, and they have different types of stars. So let's see, is there one that matches what we have now? I don't see one that necessarily matches exactly. Are there any other things that we could do? I'm just checking all the shapes. Okay. I'm thinking I'm liking this, so let's bring this in. Let's bring it up here. And we'll put that here. And we are going to create a fill, and it is going to be, of course, gold or yellow. Okay. Perfect. Get those nice points. Perfect. And I am going to go ahead and copy and paste, and we're going to change that into a satin, and we're going to bring this down a little bit to give us a nice little border. And with that satin border, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to remove all those from the star just because we don't need that. So there we go. Alrighty, now that we have everything done, this is what it's going to look like. So let's go ahead and shorten this up because this looks a little too long here. So I want it like that. There we go. All right, let's put this onto the machine and let's see what this is going to stitch out like. Now I'm not exactly sure if this is all going to work, but fingers crossed it does. Hello everybody, I hope you guys are all enjoying day 18 of Stitchmas. Today's code word of the day is glow, and you can use that code word at our website stitchdaddies.com under shop digital, and you'll find the digitized file and design file for this embroidery project. Now also in the description below there's a link if you want to use the link. That's probably just easiest. But I was actually pleasantly surprised how good this actually came out, especially being my first time to use a satin stitch with a pattern, because I've never done that before. And it came out actually really cute and looks really good on the blanket. I think the green with the contrast of the red just makes it pop and look really good. So, but yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying day 18. Oh my goodness, we're so close to Christmas. It's literally freaking next week. I cannot believe it's already here, but it's going quick. I hope you guys are enjoying this holiday season with you and your family, whoever they may be. I just hope everybody's doing well.
and everybody's having a good holiday season. Anywho, I'm gonna leave you guys here with day 18. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 19, where we'll enjoy another fun digitizing and stitch out. So enjoy the rest of this, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
From the airport, traffic's lit up like a Christmas tree. We'll save his seat at the table, but he's gotta sing before he eats. Merry Christmas to your mom and pop. May peace be still and fill your cup, 'cause you're coming over this Christmas, 'cause we're staying home. Remember that night when you were 5 in the northern sky? You could see Santa and his sleigh. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas to your mom and pop, your cat or dog. May peace be still and fill your cup, 'cause you're coming over this Christmas, 'cause we're staying home. Rewind that scene, it's my favorite. See your reflection on the screen, cooking dinner, wrapping presents. Feel like the family's on TV. Merry Christmas to your mom and pop. If they ain't with us, well, you're in luck, 'cause you're coming over this Christmas, 'cause we're staying home. Your brother called from the airport. Traffic's lit up like a Christmas tree. We'll save his seat at the table, but he's gotta sing